She said yes. Is that Voldemort's wand? That hand looks like each finger belongs to a different person, and disturbingly so, might I add. Welcome to r/rare insults, where we find some real gems of insults. French bread, I guess? Alaskan bullworm. Oh my gosh. It does, surprisingly, look a lot like the Alaskan bullworm. What do we think? She always looks like she just found out she got a parking ticket. 1 out of 10, Dad, because you saved me. Didn't save your haircut though, my boy. 17 and my first serious mustache hair grew out. When will I have a Zappa-like stash? If someone were to scan your mustache at a shopping checkout till, you would pay for 24 cans of Pepsi Max. I don't know if I see barcode so much as just, you got a ways to go for the Zappa stash. Hey, I'm co-developer of this game, and I really appreciate you playing it. It looks like you have some fun, too. That's really great. However, we never intended that the player will struggle this much. I would advise you to look up some guides online, because you are completely clueless and probably our worst player so far. That is a dire roast from Twitch chat, a game dev too, nonetheless. Throwback Thursday to my haircut I got at 21. I would ask for your ID if you were buying chocolate milk. That's 21? This is what 21 looks like? God. Condoms are free at campus, but printing isn't. So sex is more important than our assignments. Condoms are free because sex can cause serious health issues if it's carelessly done and can kill you as well. Lack of education won't kill you. It'll just make you compare sex to printing. Look, you're absolutely right, it's a healthcare thing, but I still think it's justifiable to get angry when you're gonna charge me $20, $30 to print the assignment that you refuse to take digitally. My husband, a grown man, has taken Friday off work so he can play his new video game for 24 hours straight. My wife, a grown woman, doesn't have a hobby and gets mad when I enjoy mine. Look, I'd be lying if I said that I've never considered taking a sick day to play a video game. He looks like an ice cream. He does. He most certainly does. And now I will never be able to not see the ice cream cone. To whoever keeps destroying this toilet, you have great health insurance. Go see a doctor. And if not a doctor, maybe an exorcist. Go poop in a field with the other buffalo. Look, we should not shame anybody for anything related to their health, digestional or otherwise, etc., etc. But if you're gonna blow up a company toilet, maybe it should be on you to, resolve the situation. I had no Alfredo sauce, so I used mayonnaise and cheddar cheese. I hope this made your credit score go down. Just out of curiosity, because sometimes you would be surprised at the similarity between something that seems really complex and something that sounds like a gross amalgamation of it, but is actually surprisingly accurate. But in this case, no, mayo and cheese does not make Alfredo sauce. Can't compete with the British cuisine. Best in the world for sure. Sir, did you cook this with sunlight? Ignoring the fact that it doesn't even look hardly cooked at all, can we just address a couple things here? Like the nearly raw looking mushrooms in with the baked beans, and then we got this nice golden crispy thing at the bottom. I don't know what that is, but that's the best looking thing there. And then the meat, the sausages, they don't even look like they've been warmed up in the slightest. So today I was looking at a girl because she had a piece of lettuce in her hair, and she looks at me and said, I have a boyfriend. Okay, lettucehead. Just because a guy looks in your direction does not mean he's trying to make a pass at you, okay? Sometimes you got lettuce in your hair. Chill. There has never been another nation ever that has existed much beyond 250 years. Not a single one. America's 250th year is 2025. The next 4 years are gonna be pretty interesting considering everything that's already been said. My local pub is older than your country. Well, this either tells me that America's got a bit longer to stick around, or this pub has an amazing style of government. Walked into a bar in Australia, ordered a beer, and then the bartender noticed I'm American. I asked, was it the accent or my choice of Budweiser beer? He said, because you're the fattest I've ever seen in my life, mate. There's something about being insulted in an Australian accent that somehow hurts more and makes it more fun, and I just can't explain it. Stepping out today, hide your girl. I'm a high winner. Yeah, who gave you that haircut, buddy? And I've got questions about its shape. Elon Musk is going to put Apple out of business. Did he buy it? What's the worst lie you were told as a kid? My mom would always tell me I was the easiest physical birth out of all the kids. I felt proud until at the age of 18, I was told I was adopted. Well, I don't think that that's a lie. You were the easiest physical birth on her. You just weren't physically birthed by her. Thinking about the time I showed my hairdresser the haircut I want, and he said, Derek, that's the same haircut I give you. That guy is just better looking. The pictures in the haircut style, whatever, like magazines and books, are a little deceptive sometimes, because, they use actual models for most of them. Damn, girl, you cute, but 2 kids? Yikes. I don't know if I can be stepdaddy to 2 kids. Damn, boy, you ugly, and with no job, no car, no money? Yikes. I don't know if I can be a mommy to another boy. I don't know, bro. You kind of started this fight. You can't be upset that she finished it. Why are vampires always wealthy in movies? Like, how do they make a living? If you've been alive since 1892 and still broke, just step into the sun. I mean, it's kind of easy to generate generational wealth when you exist perpetually throughout your own generations. That didn't really make sense. You know what I'm saying? I love British street food. A whole potato topped with unmelted cheese and baked beans, and they line up for hours for it. This looks like the first thing a dog would make to eat after turning into a human. Look, okay, I'm just saying, if you melt the cheese, I'm there for that. Like, I'm there. And what is that sauce he's putting on it? Like, I don't know, look like a creamy, maybe spicy? Yeah, I'd do that. Why are there handicap spots at a church? Is your head for decoration? Yeah, gee, I don't know. Why would there be handicap spots like anywhere at this point? Like the grocery store? I don't know, the DMV? What do we care anymore? I saw a rat whilst eating here. Response from the owner. That's called a mirror. Well, I don't reckon she's ever going back, but I would certainly give that place a try. My husband runs a sawmill, and look at these he cut today. Anyone else see a dog? I feel like I see more of a sad pig. Turn on your monitor. Okay. I see the dog and I see the sad pig, but my monitor is on. I swear, my monitor is on. Y'all be eating strawberries with sugar or just me? If not, try it right now. The dominant species in a million years gonna be digging up our fossils like, where's the feet? See, it's funny because it's a diabetes joke, because like if you eat too much sugar, you get diabetic and your foot fall off. Not every time, but like enough. Anyway, well, that's gonna wrap up today's delve into r/rare insults. I've definitely picked up a few that are going in my quick reply book, and if you had any of these that were your favorites or some amazing ones you've heard, please let us know in the comments, because look, my bard in D&D needs a lot more fuel for his vicious mockery fire. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.